I'm trying to learn facts about Hinduism and I'm using Meta AI Chat GPT and I feel like the information may not be accurate, but or it's not understanding my prompts. So there's that. Uh okay. Say something in the chat, please. I remember I did this yesterday and I kept asking viewers to type stuff in the chat and the chat was disabled. And the reason the chat was disabled was that I thought that I took off the chat filter when in reality I just took off the chat altogether. 11 viewers and 1 liker. That's way too good to be true. Both the 11 viewers, 2 likers. Awesome. Well, say what's up. And hello, Texas 385. I was just in Texas. I saw Linkin Park in Dallas, technically Arlington, Texas, early November. Best concert of my life. I'm going back to Texas next year to see the band again in Austin. Right now I'm doing some writing, mainly purposed for eventual comedy. I'm not going to say like comedy writing because then everyone starts having expectations. Scooby is the best dog, Trump or Kamala. Well, the thing is they're both right wing. Both of them are on the right, and I'm not. So my voter registration exists in a non-swing state, and I voted green to help the green presence get, I want to say funding and recognition, I guess. So putting green on the map. Yes, my voter registration is in a non-swing state. There are a lot of people here that like it seems too good to be true. Apparently there are 23 people tuned into this, 18 now, which is still a lot. I think it might be because I actually have the chat enabled. I was like freaking out yesterday because the chat was disabled when I thought I disabled the filter to the chat. I wonder if that's what impacted. Yesterday's live stream was so quiet that I gave up on it prematurely and I privatized it after it like uploaded. Now there's 6 people online. That's more my vibe. Like 6 people viewing. That's more in line with what I'm used to. Yesterday it was like literally 0 fluctuating to 1. Like it was like pretty much 0. And I would like to think that's because I had the chat disabled. Sudeep says, hello, bro. How do I pronounce your name, Sudeep? Sudeep. My name's pronounced Mudit, at least the way I prefer it to be pronounced. And then in traditional South Asian circles, it's also pronounced Mudit. So you can do the latter if you're able to pronounce the latter correctly. If not, then stick with Mudit, homies. Anyways, I asked ChatGPT what Hindu holidays exist in the month of December, and I haven't heard of any of them. I think there are about 15. And ChatGPT says that one of the December Hindu holidays is the shortest day of the year, December 21st. I did not know that sunlight was exclusive to Hinduism. That makes me feel special. Texas 385 says, ¿Cuál es mi nombre? Which is, what is my name? I think. My name's Mudit. Yasser Arfat says, yo, what's up? How are you doing? Where is everyone tuning in from? I might be able to perform comedy in your area. I'm performing in Owings Mill, Maryland this Thursday at a sold-out show. I'm performing at a show tomorrow, Wednesday, that is not sold out and is free at Give a Hoot Comedy Club in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And I'm also performing Friday night at Give a Hoot Comedy Club in Gaithersburg, Maryland, which is not free. So there's that. There are now 2 people tuned in. 1 person tuned in. That's fine. Yasir Arfat says, me from India. You'll want to say I apostrophe M. I'm from India. It's friendly tip there. So, I think that's funny. I asked ChatGPT to send me a list of Hindu holidays in December. One of the items in the very long list is the shortest day of the year, which is December 21st. Like that. Like, does Hinduism have ownership of the sun? This is a terrible ink color, by the way. You can't see, like, when it's written on paper. But thank you all for tuning in. Check out my videos when you have a chance. For now, let me know if you have topics you would like me to write jokes about or talk about. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about in the chat. Type in the chat. I even took off the filter in the chat. So if you want to go nuts, if you want to go wild, now's your chance. YouTube used to have at least 2 interactive filters. Now it just has this retouch and nothing else. So there's that. We're back to 0 viewers. There was a point apparently where there were 20-something viewers on this, and YouTube's algorithm, I don't know what the deal is, but retouch on, retouch off. I want to make sure it's off. Yasir, what do you find amazing about the USA? The failures. The magnitude of our failures as a country. Like, the Democratic campaign, that was a flop. But it was also, like, designed to lose. Because the Democrats are also a right-wing party, but just not as right-wing as the Republicans. So it's like, if you're on the right, why would you choose a diluted right? You'd want to go all out. Like, if you go to Taco Bell and you like hot sauce, why would you get mild? It's funny because I actually like the mild sauce at Taco Bell, not because it's less spicy than hot sauce, but because there's a certain flavor that seems unique to the mild Taco Bell sauce that may not necessarily be as either present or as pronounced in the Taco Bell hot sauce. And it's also the reason why I like Diablo sauce. It's not because it's ultra spicy. It's because there's a certain quintessential, unique flavor to Diablo sauce at Taco Bell that isn't present in any of the other sauces. So I like mild sauce and Diablo sauce, not so much because of the spice levels, because that wouldn't make sense. It's because of their inherent flavor. Yasir, do they have Taco Bell in India? And if so, how prevalent is Taco Bell in India? I've had McDonald's in India. They had like 4 different vegetarian burger options, sandwich options. It was awesome. I've had Pizza Hut in India, maybe Subway, maybe Domino's. I can't remember, but I'm wondering if Taco Bell is in India. My Life BTS, Purple Heart says hi. How are you, My Life BTS? I don't know too much about K-pop, but I would love to learn. So feel free to type in random K-pop facts in the chat, preferably facts that are beginner friendly like myself, because I still need to get hip. So there's that. I asked ChatGPT to educate me on Hinduism, and I'm not sure how that's going. There's Hanuman Jayanti, which is a holiday in December. I would like to think that most people know who Hanuman is. My Life BTS Purple Heart says, I'm good, I am Korean. Well, annyeonghaseyo. I once self-taught very small amounts of Korean during a summer break, and it was fun. But then school started back up for pharmacy school, and then priorities shifted. I would love to visit Korea one day in the future. And yeah, I wonder what that would be like. It's interesting. I've been to India for obvious reasons, and I'm also vegetarian. And vegetarianism is a factor that I need to consider when traveling. So I might go wild when I travel, but I can't go so wild that meat ends up in my mouth. So got to get that green, sustainable sustenance, fiber. Consume fiber, friends. Oh, awesome. My Life BTS says I like India and Bollywood. Nice. That is so cool. I like Bollywood as well. My first concert was live action Lagan music for Amir Khan in the movie Lagan. And I think he also performed songs from this movie called Dil Chata Hai, which is a movie that he was also in. And I think my first album, if I remember correctly, was a cassette of the Lagan music. But I think I had cassettes before. I had like a cassette of Arthur music, like the kid show Arthur, probably a few grade levels earlier. So there's that. All right, I'm going to conclude this because I think I might need to focus on writing. But peace. Thank you all for tuning in. Eat your vegetables and abolish shareholder capitalism. Advocate for universal health care. Advocate for universal basic income. Advocate for the Green Party in the U.S. Namaste.